tips on line learning. So if you're anything like me, you find learning lines really difficult, and it can be infuriating how those other people can just pick up a script, attend one rehearsal and know their lines. Some of us have to work for them. So I've learned a few tips and tricks along the way. Of course, you've got the classic reading, covering, testing. That's a really good start. You can also use other people to test you on your lines and keep you on track. But if that's not enough for you, you may need these other tips. So record your lines. If you really can't bear your own voice, then get somebody else to record them and listen to their voice over and over. But really, it would be good if you could brave saying the lines how you wanted them said and then listening to them back. That would really help. If it's a dual log, get your partner to help you. They can provide a rehearsal audio track. You sit together, you put your recorder on, they speak the lines, you speak yours in your head, give them a little nod, they speak the next line, and then you're left with a track that you can plug into and actively rehearse to. Because if you're just listening, it might not necessarily be going in. So here you can then say your lines in the gap. So your partner can provide you with a rehearsal track if you're doing a dual log. Finally, if you're really wacky like me and that still doesn't work, you may need some hooks. You may find you're fine at memorizing lines or sentences, but stringing them all together is difficult. Now, hooks are really personal. It's a bit like the word association game. If your first line is about a lampshade and your next line is about a window, maybe imagine the lampshade walking to the window. I don't know. You can be as wacky as you like, but use little hooks, use little word association bits to hook you from one line to another. Again, if you're stuck with this, you could ask a teacher or a partner to come up with some hooks for you, and you might instantly agree and say, oh yes, that does make me think of that next line, or no, that really doesn't work for me, try a couple of others. If it still doesn't work and just confuses you, sure thing, leave the hooks alone. But you might just find that that kind of word association hook works. Finally, you can use memory techniques. There are loads out there. Go and research them. They're really good for revision. You can use things like the mind palace, where you put different parts of your script into different rooms, a room, a house that you know really, really well, and you travel from room to room and you remember those lines. So that could also work for you. So in summary, some line learning tips are recording yourself, recording your partner, getting somebody to test you on your lines, and then some hooks or some mind palace or other memorization techniques. Good luck with your line learning. I know it's tough for some of you. Let me know if you come up with any tips on line learning. I would love to hear all about them.